All right, so you lost a little weight, you built a little muscle, you got your routine, you've been going to the gym for maybe a month or so. Now what you gonna do? A lot of times when I make these videos, I'm not necessarily targeting a certain person. I'm really talking about a lot of the mistakes and a lot of the success that I had as a trainee. And now that I'm a trainer, I'm trying to help you not make those same mistakes. A lot of times, what trainees will do, clients will do, is they'll lose maybe 5 pounds in a month. Shoot, some of them even, they go so hard. Some of them even lose 10 pounds in a month just because the body is shocked so much. It's like they they went from being sedentary to working out almost every single day. So now the body is shocked. So they drop some water weight, drop some body fat, and everything is going good. But the biggest problem with that is a lot of people tend to celebrate prematurely. You understand? What what frustrates me as a trainer is because you lost some weight, because you're starting to build some muscle, you're starting to see some results, you start to have a relapse, you start to revert back to those old eating habits, those old training habits. Oh, well, I lost a little bit of weight, I can take 3, 4 days off the gym. Oh, I lost a little bit of weight. I'm seeing some definition in my arm. So now I'm gonna have that piece of cake. Now I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna celebrate and I'm gonna drink. But it's far from over. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Even though I'm more of a fan of sprinting than I am marathons, but it's it's ongoing. When I was working in mental health, I would I would talk to the patients and tell them that treatment is ongoing. It's the same thing with losing weight and trying to build muscle and trying to be a better version of yourself. It's ongoing. It's gonna be a everlasting thing. It's not some 3 month, 6 month thing. Another thing that frustrates me, especially in the city that I live in, I notice that a lot of people like to do things for a season. It's not a seasonal thing. I'm going on a cruise. I got a wedding coming up. My birthday coming up. Um, I just had a baby. X, Y, and Z. Like, listen, this thing needs to be ongoing. You need to turn this thing into a lifestyle, not just some seasonal thing. Like it's not a competition. The only person you're really competing with is yourself. So you don't want to turn being healthy, being in shape, dropping body fat. You don't want to turn that into a a seasonal thing, a condition. Like you want it to be ongoing. You want it to be forever. Treatment is ongoing. Can't stress that enough. And I got bad news. I got real bad news for some of y'all. The closer you get to your goal, the harder it's gonna be for you to reach your goal. I remember back when I was trying to be down. I'm about 287 pounds right now. Back when I was trying to get down to about 245 pounds, I never got there. I got down to about 249 pounds, and I probably looked my best. Like I had a lot of cuts. Like I can really see the definition of my abs. It looked like I was doing like 5,000 sit-ups a day, but I never got to 245. Like the closer I got to it, the harder it got. And that's what I want a lot of y'all to understand. The closer you get to your goal, the harder it's going to be. So for you to celebrate prematurely and don't get me wrong, it's okay to be excited that you're seeing some results, but a lot of a lot of times what people will do is they'll be like, oh well, I want to lose 60 pounds. Well, let's back up a little bit. Let's start by losing maybe 1 to 3 pounds a week. Let's start there. Let's try 4 pounds in a month. Chop it off little by little, and then that way it'll more than likely stay off forever, as opposed to it coming back with a vengeance, because it will happen. Trust me, I'm guilty of it myself. When I first saw results back in late 2007, like, I realized that I no longer needed to buy a 3 and 4 extra large jacket or hoodies or shirts. I can now fit into 2 extra large clothing. What did I do? I went right back to some of my old eating habits, and I would have people tell me, "Well, I thought you were working out. You gained some of your weight back?" And that's the thing you really don't want to hear. That's gonna set you back even further. So I'm sorry I'm rambling on and on and on, but I just want you to stay focused. Understand that it's a marathon, not a sprint, and that just don't celebrate prematurely. It's still a lot of work to do. All right. Y'all have a good week.